Is there a player? Miami is 2-3, correct? With the record.
That is unfortunately correct.
To admit that. So unlike most of the country has 6 games played right now. So I'm thinking I'm kind of in that mindset of mid-season grades, but we can pick that up next week. But I still will ask the question if there's a player to take this from a more positive standpoint, somebody that's flashed a little bit more than you expected, somebody that's, a young guy that's gotten a little bit more playing time this year on either side of the ball that you're like, yeah, I'm really, really happy with what I've seen there.
Nyjalik Kelly, defensive end from Dillard High School. The kid's a freak. He looks like he's going to be really, really good. I'm not going to put a modifier, qualifier on it. Like, he looks like he's going to be really, really good. Still 17 years old, by the way, has not yet turned 18. Because somebody, actually, I saw people talking about this on the timeline because Cristobal was asked directly about young guys stepping up today. And he said, Nyjalik and Wesley Basaint also. So I would say runner up, there, some other guys. But yeah, man, like Nyjalik Kelly, he's played in every game and not just like consolation prize, participation trophy snaps. Okay. It's the last 2 snaps of the game. And we're going to bring you in, what they did with N'Kosi Perry when they first started playing him. We're going to bring you in for the last drive and you're going to hand it off or kneel it down 2 times. And cool. So you played well today. I didn't play, coach. Like, I went out there and did something that the starter could have done, but I was on the field and not on the sidelines. Fine. Those are not the snaps that Nyjalik Kelly's getting. Like, he's getting first down, second down, third down. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, that last drive, like fully, rotating and everything. Nyjalik Kelly, I would say, of the true freshmen, man, yeah, him and then Jaleel Skinner, just starting to really step into a role, obviously, with Elijah Royal going down for the year. Dominic Mammarelli, being more of a blocking tight end, so he's not really going to be somebody you're going to target a lot in the passing game. But I would say, so on offense, Jaleel Skinner, on defense, Nyjalik Kelly, with the honorable mention to Wesley Basaint.
Yes, Dirty King thing. Yes, Penn State was 7-6 last year, and Manny Diaz wasn't there for that. They did get their quarterback hurt after a 5-0 start, so let's understand that. All right. Kenneth Wayne's asking, what's the potential of Chance Williams with this team? His parents sit right next to me at home games.
Chance Williams has all the physical ability. He just needs to kind of step up more in his production. He's another guy who is, big and physical, lengthy. So, long arms, quick twitch athlete. Jacksonville Oakleaf High School, he was teammates with Jalen Rivers, the probably best offensive lineman that we have. So they would go up against each other in practice. When we were recruiting them, I made the analogy to Malcolm Lewis and Tracy Howard at Miramar going up against each other every day in practice, because I worked at Miramar at the time and I saw it. But, look, it happens all the time. You got a great guy at one position and probably an equal and opposite, or hopefully near, on the team. Chance Williams has the physical ability. He has not translated potential into performance, even in the way that Nyjalik has done to this point of his career. So if he's able to put it together, I think that he can be, a quality rotation guy. I don't have it in front of me. I believe he's played in a lot of these games. He just hasn't done much. So, that's really kind of where it comes from. But yeah, I think that he still has potential, but again, eventually, potential to a player is like, how friend is a 4-letter word when you're like into somebody. Like, hey, friend. No. Potential gets people fired. You know what I mean? So you need to eventually turn that into production and performance. So that's his big challenge and everything. But he was a top, probably like 125 player in the country, 4-star recruit, 6'4", 230. This is a kid who, gets off the bus, looks the part, So, and shout out to Prop Joe from The Wire, look the part, beat a part. He got the look the part down. He got to beat a part. And that's the journey that he's on.
Yes, Chance Williams right now has 8 total tackles, and he also has 1.5 tackles for loss and a fumble recovery this season.
Yeah, so, you know, he's playing, but not like, I mean, he's not playing Nyjalik Kelly snaps, but he's also not performing like Nyjalik Kelly in the snaps that he's gotten. So, again, it's incumbent upon him to do the work and make the strides. But the potential, the physicality, the pedigree, all of that, the athleticism, the size, you know, all of that is there. The coaching, because if you're seeing players, plural, along the defensive line really stand out. Akeem Mesidor, 3rd highest pass rush grade in the country, or from Pro Football Focus. You know what I mean? For any defensive end. Nyjalik Kelly, we already talked about. We see other guys on the defensive line eating. Maybe talk to them and find out what the secret sauce is, but it's not like, you know, we're not doing the work. We're not developing these guys. We're not seeing these guys even right now this year doing these things that we want and need to see him do. But again, on many, many levels, it can be there. But there's a quality, the ineffable quality of greatness, where you just kind of have to synthesize that and put that together. Hopefully he's able to. But I think it'd be a lot of reasons why he could.